going on, guys? Boy Joey672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So, still not feeling good. Going to go over a trade possibility that the Eagles could get. Okay, ESPN suggested this trade, which is kind of crazy. The Eagles could trade with Detroit Lions. Okay, the Eagles already tried to do this. Okay, Eagles trade with the Detroit Lions to acquire cornerback Darius Slay. They literally just turned 29. We tried trading with the Lions at the trade deadline 2019 and couldn't really do much out of it. They won a first-round pick. We backed away. And that was pretty much the story of it. Now, since Darius Slay might be out the door, the Detroit Lions have an early pick, and they have some cap space, and they're going to probably want to go for a younger corner. Darius Slay has a lot left in the tank. Okay, I'd say he could play for another 2 to 3 years. So the proposal for the trade is that the Eagles are going to give up Sidney Jones and a third-round pick for Darius Slay. I want to know what you guys think about that. I know third-round pick is a little steep, but at the same time, he's 29. He hasn't hit 30 yet. I know we're in a year before, but I think there's just a lot of other options out there. I don't think the Eagles have to trade for Darius Slay, to be honest. I think the Eagles went after Darius Slay at the trade deadline because typically if you go after a young, good corner and want to trade with a team that has a very good young corner, they are not going to trade him up easily, okay? Or they're not going to trade him at all. So the Eagles had no choice but to at least go after someone that was high in age that can at least get on the team and start playing. And we couldn't even get Slay because the trade deadline's a bunch of bull. So, third-round pick and Sidney Jones. And why do you say that? Because Corey Unlin is the defensive coordinator for the Lions, and he was the cornerback coach for the Philadelphia Eagles for a good amount of time. So he's probably like, hey, Sidney Jones been on this team. He's a young guy. Bring him over to the Lions. We can do a lot with him, blah, blah, blah. So it is what it is. Darius Slay is getting old, and they have an early pick in the draft, so I see them getting Jeff Okudah, the corner from Ohio State. And they need to get younger at corner. That's all. And we just need corners, period. So if Darius Slay wants to finish out his career in Philadelphia, then hey, that's fine. But a third-round pick, I'm not really sure about a third-round pick. He plays at a very high level for his age, though. He plays at a very high level. His play is great. His play is fantastic. And he can play safety and he can play corner. So, that's a hard trade to make for us fans. A third-round pick is kind of steep, but what you're getting back for him, he can play two positions and he can move around all over the place. He's like another Malcolm Jenkins on the field in a lot of ways. So this would be like my emergency trade if something didn't happen. I think there is, between not really the draft, but between getting guys from free agency, I think you give up a lot less with a trade, of course, for Darius Slay instead of paying a top dollar corner. The problem is I don't want to end up paying Darius. Well, Darius Slay has one more year left because I don't want to end up just having him come here and then we have to pay him all over again. But what could he really be asking for? You know what I mean? I just don't want to end up paying. I want guys locked up and so it's done and it's over with and there's no confusion at all, period. So I would only do this trade, in my opinion, I would only do this trade if we literally cannot trade with anybody or we couldn't acquire the free agents that I honestly wanted, like AJ Bouye, and maybe trying to see if Byron Jones is going to be too much to pay for, and maybe just kind of searching around. This would be my emergency trade if it really had to happen. If Logan Ryan signed somewhere, if we're running out of options, and they have to sign somebody in free agency. Okay, I'm not saying go to the draft. They have to sign somebody in free agency. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They have to sign somebody free agency, regardless of the situation. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think about Darius Slay coming to Philly, trading Sidney Jones, third-round pick. Let me know. See you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, fly.